Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
We apologize, running a little late today. Lots of information to pass along on both stations, so we're getting a little bit of a late start for the breakfast show. So our apologies there. We have more information we'd like to pass along to you here this morning, and we have also some guests we're going to be talking to today. And we've got plenty of things on the list here of things to do.
Yes.
One of those, of course, is to put out some salt to melt the sidewalks, and I would recommend that you use the pet-friendly. Now, how about postponements and cancellations? And we have sponsors who help us with that. We'll thank those. And Brent has his laptop here this morning. So
I do. We'll run through them, and we do want to thank our severe weather sponsors. They include Custer Public Power District, Ansley Lumber, Hunter's Towing and Repair, Taylor Heating and Cooling, and Fixed Right Auto Body. All right, here's what we have at this time. This is the school information. And again, we mentioned this is what we have been informed of in regards to the schools. Ansley Public Schools showing a 10 o'clock start. Buses run accordingly. No morning breakfast. Cozad Child Care starting at 10 a.m. Cozad Community Schools, a late start at 10 a.m. Bus routes are canceled this morning, the note says, but will run in the afternoon. Cozad Head Start, 10 o'clock start today. Gothenburg Public Schools, 10 o'clock start, 10 a.m. start, and 3:30 dismissal for today. No buses will run today, according to that word from Gothenburg Public Schools. Luke County Public Schools, 10 o'clock start. Buses run accordingly. No preschool. Sandhills Public School, 10 o'clock start. Buses will run accordingly. Sargent Public Schools, 10 o'clock start. Buses run accordingly. No preschool. And I think I skipped Broken Bow. Broken Bow, 10 o'clock start today. Buses run accordingly. There will be no breakfast served, no morning preschool, and no morning waits. Broken Bow Public Schools starting at 10. Also, we received a call just a few minutes ago from Backbone of Healthcare in Broken Bow. They'll be opening a little bit late today because of the weather conditions and road conditions. So Backbone of Healthcare in Broken Bow will be opening at 10 a.m. today.
all right, thank you, Brent. That's our postponements and changes due to the weather as we have them. And we'll watch that for you and update you on any other new listings that we receive. The Prairie Pioneer Center lunch today is scalloped potatoes and ham, broccoli, peaches, and biscuits. You might give them a call and let them know you're coming because I don't know for sure. They may change their mind on this. So 872-6121, 872-6121 is the number to call there. Birthdays, I left them in the other room.
Uh-oh.
I know there's a note here for a few.
Yes.
So I'll get to that a little bit later.
Would you like me to run over quick and get the sheets for you?
Well, they're in
Be
the copy
happy to do
machine.
that. They're in the copy machine.
I printed them off, but I just forgot to go get them.
Well, you've been a bit busy this morning.
It has been lively, but not as bad as it could have been as far as the weather here.
Oh, just add 3 inches of snow to this.
Oh man, yeah, just 3.
Just 3. Gracious.
Yeah. And let alone what they're getting out west. Last we knew, the I-80 was closed at North Platte, and we don't have any information that they've opened that up yet. I'd be surprised if they did until it gets light out. And there's some other roads out there in the Panhandle in western Nebraska that have been closed. I would recommend that before you head that direction, you check 511 and make sure that they're open even before you head that way. I don't think if I had the choice, I'd go that way today, but I know there's some situations where you have to, but you won't get through very easily right now to the west of us and to the north as well. Shannon went up to finish up some not senior salutes, that's another time of year, the Christmas kids, and turned around and came back yesterday when she got up near Thedford. It was bad up there yesterday early, so there's a line crossed there, and you go past that line, you're going to have some problems. So don't head that way. We're so fortunate here. We've got 1,400 more precipitation in the rain gauge this morning from a mix of rain and fog and some snow from 7 o'clock yesterday to 7 o'clock this morning. So I think that puts us up to like over 80 hundredths of precipitation without all the major scooping and all of that sort of thing. So I don't know what we're doing right, but knock on wood, it will be our turn next time.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to give Designs of Distinction a call and talk with Trish a little bit later on. She's going to talk to us via telephone this morning. In the meantime, it's Big Pig Day, and that means a Runza prize for our trivia game. And Brent has been asking Christmas questions.
Yeah, here's our final question regarding Christmas trees. Now, I'm sure many of us know of the giant Christmas tree that they put up at Rockefeller Center every year, all right? Giant Christmas tree seen at Rockefeller Center every year since 1931 is usually what kind of tree? The big tree at Rockefeller Center, what kind of tree is it usually? Your choices are a Douglas fir, a balsam fir, Scotch pine, or Norway spruce. The giant Christmas tree seen at Rockefeller Center since 1931 is usually what kind of tree? A Douglas fir, balsam fir, Scotch pine, or Norway spruce? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Marcus is giving a holiday gift to himself?
Yeah, I was a really good boy this year.
Oh, good for you.
I got $50 of Runza gift cards to give to my friends and got a $10 gift card for myself.
Well, sometimes it's better to give and receive.
Right? I made a list, checked it twice.
And the list said Marcus?
List said Marcus.
'Tis the season. Buy $50 of Runza gift cards and get a $10 gift card free. Because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day.
Make us part of your morning routine.
Just really great music, and you guys are fun and active and lively and just a good station.
Central Nebraska wakes up with Dave and Brent on The Breakfast Show.
I'm so glad she thinks we're lively.
And active.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's a good sign. We have Dennis on the line. Good morning, Dennis. How are you?
Good morning. Good.
Good. Brent has a Christmas question here for you.
Okay, Dennis, the giant Christmas tree seen at Rockefeller Center every year since 1931 is usually what kind of tree? A Douglas fir, balsam fir, Scotch pine, or Norway spruce?
I think it's the Scotch pine.
No, it's not. Well, what's
me
your?
just say-
Can
Dennis,
I
let me-
give a hint?
Yes.
Or you allow me to? Okay, all right.
course.
Okay, so we scratch out the Scotch pine. All right. So here's your choices: Douglas fir, balsam fir. By the way, do you like fur things? Do you like fur? I don't. I don't like fur.
You're talking
Dennis,
fuzzy fur?
Yeah,
or-
well, yeah. Just keep that in mind. Or your other choice is the Norway spruce. What do you think it is, Dennis?
I think it's a Norway spruce.
Why? Way to go. You got it. And because you've answered correctly, we got a certificate for you that'll get you a free pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesdays at Runza in Broken Bow. So come on out and see us.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Dennis. 7:45.
Christmas greetings from Nebraska State Bank. This is Stuart Fox inviting you to help us celebrate the holiday season at our open houses at all 4 branch locations. Myrna on December 7th, East Branch December 8th, then Callaway on December 13th, and the Broken Bow Main Branch on December 15th. Check out our website, nesb.bank, for more details. From all of us at Nebraska State Bank, we wish you and your
Chance at hundreds in chamber bucks and cash. Your lights don't have to be Clark Griswold level. There are lots of beautiful lights throughout our listening area that have not been entered. Brought to you by Gibbons Electric, Ansley Lumber and Supply, Nebraska State Bank, Varney Health Mart, Ford County Heating and Air, Power Solutions, Custer Public Power, Sargent Pipe, Grocery Cart, the Broken Bow Chamber, and KCNI KBBN.
In the morning, you are awakened by the twitter of a little bird.
Now it's Dave and Brent.
I knew there was a reason I got out of bed this morning.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
11 minutes before the hour, and it's 24 degrees outside and blowing snow out there. Be careful. A lot of birthdays today.
Good.
Al Crow.
Yeah.
A.K.A. Smokey over in Arnold, Nebraska. Jeff Roach. City guy. Working here in Broken Bow for a number of years. Jeff is ornery, very ornery. Ian Bieshler, celebrating a birthday today. Jeanette Denson, celebrating a birthday. And Mitchell Coleman, happy birthday to you.
Great.
You are the stars today. I'm not going to bother with the, the Hollywood glitter.
Yeah.
It's more important you folks have birthdays here in central Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we have Trish on the line from Designs of Distinction. Good morning, young lady.
Good morning. How are you all doing?
We're doing well. How are you doing is the bigger question.
Oh, doing much better. Whatever was going around, I guess we both had sinus infections, so we kind of laid low for a little while, but life goes on and you just keep doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Except I really, really didn't want to go out this morning, so thank you for calling.
Well, we're happy to do that anytime, and, I know you're on the road some when you're busy, too, so if it ever comes up that you have to be at one of your outside locations, we can, you can push the speakerphone and still drive safely. We could do it that way even. Yeah. So.
Exactly. So, well, that's much appreciated.
Oh, you
all
bet.
are very flexible.
Yes.
I just wasn't on a few weeks because my voice would just go out. So on radio, that's kind of tough.
Yeah, it can be a problem in this media, but we love having you on the air here today, and I'm sure with a bump in the road with the sinus and cold and all that, you probably was wishing it wouldn't have happened for a lot of reasons. Number one, the way you feel, but the other part, I'm sure you had some things that you wanted to get done before the holidays. So how are you sitting there?
Well, everything that came in is in. I got a few deliveries yesterday, and so I'll hopefully be putting those in later on this week or next week. So that's a good thing. And, the main thing is I just really, really wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Just great customers, great friends out there, and a lot of support from Custer County. So it's been a good year.
Well, good. I know that there's been challenges for you, but you're always smiling and always working hard, and I think that's what people appreciate about Designs of Distinction is once they decide to pull the trigger on some new curtains, you take over and do the job for them and make them happy, and they get exactly what they asked for. So that's why you're so successful, Trish.
Well, thank you very much, Dave. Y'all have been a great support, and just love coming on the show. And everybody I meet that's opening a business, it's the first thing I tell them. Spend your advertising dollars. Look into KCNI and KBBN. It's like just having coffee with friends in the morning. So I appreciate that.
Well, we've had a lot of fun over the years. We do have a dilemma in our neighborhood, as you may or may not have heard. Brent Apperson is spreading toxic melt salt all over his driveway and his sidewalk, and we both have animals, cats that can wander, and not pet friendly. What do we do about this?
Well, they have that really good salt. It comes in a whole different bunch of names, but the biggest one is Paws. and all you have to do is get that, Brent. Come on.
I just want you to know, Trish, thanks to, I'm going to put a plug in for him, thanks to Arrow Seed, where you can get the pet-friendly ice melt. I just want to mention that. Logan Girardin brought me out a deal of pet-friendly ice melt. And I just want you to know that if it's needed, I will be using that. Okay?
Well, we appreciate it as the neighborhood watch.
There you go. Trish, what's up for next year? I'm sure that some folks are going to get some Christmas money here, passing gifts back and forth, and sometimes they just get an envelope with some money in it, and maybe they have some curtains or something in the house that they've been wanting to do. Can they call you and have you come in January and take a look?
Absolutely, and I do gift certificates, so if anybody needs that, just give me a call and I will come out or meet you, or, I can print out a really nice letter for you for a gift certificate. So
that's great.
Anytime, that's still available up till the 24th.
All right, that's super good idea. Now, the number that we called you on, that's the number they can reach you at?
Yep. 308-870-3677. And as always, all my consultations are at no charge. I come out and measure, and that takes that part of the system off your back. So if something gets measured wrong, it's all on me, and I get it remade. So, anytime, but weekends, we pretty much drive anywhere, so that's the good part.
That's the good part, and I was thinking, too, with a gift certificate, let's just say maybe they're going to recarpet a bedroom after Christmas. Maybe that was the gift, or paint. Maybe some family said, we'll come in, Mom or Dad, and paint a room for you and fix it up. If with a gift certificate, then they can kind of time that out to where they can have you come in after the colors are up and match things up.
Absolutely. And that happened quite a bit. I did some pretty amazing gift certificates at the end of last year and was able to get the shades put in after all the construction was done. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So,
well, you do jobs like that where things have been maybe an older home that's been fixed up, and of course you're also able to do commercial work as for businesses and so forth, or brand new homes.
Absolutely. And again, we get back into the remote control scenarios. If a window is going to be hard to reach, if I can get in there as the house is under construction and give ideas to builders. I've worked with Lane Chesley where he's put a bigger header in for heavier draperies. That's always something that's amazing to do before those walls get closed in with sheetrock. So, and it's running wires is so much less expensive, and you can get away from battery systems at that point. So, a lot of things to think about, especially in new construction. If you do it in the beginning instead of having, I wish I had, it's worth a phone call and just, someone to come out at no charge to give you ideas on ways to handle windows. And something else that's coming down the pike, and it's still being fought, but the cord systems. Right now, in March of 2023, cords are not going to be able to be seen or accessed on window treatments. It is actually going to become law. They've been fighting it now for about 5 years, probably longer than that is when it started. But right now, it's the end date for all of this is going to be March of 2023. And they are, just basically there's a whole bunch of things as far as window cord safety coming down the pike. Up till now, it's been skating through, even on commercial properties where you have large shades and cord loops that raise and lower like we have at the hospital and a couple other places. They're actually putting this ban in through commercial projects too. So something to think about. And right now I have a really hard time getting just normal Traverse curtain rods with a cord loop. You know, all of us grew up with traversing cord rods, you know, in our parents' home and our grandparents' homes. Those are becoming obsolete and, you know, illegal, basically, is what they're doing. And everything has to be moved by hand. So it's either got to be a cordless or a wand draw. Has to be anything that doesn't have a cord that can, you know, wrap around the child's throat. So just something that's still out there, and it's looks like it's going to turn into a law. So, yeah.
Well, and I know that that's probably a little bit of trouble in some ways, but I know you've been advocating safety in that area for a long time.
Yeah, it's been brought to the forefront years ago, and now it's I guess any kind of legislation like that, they give so many years, and in the beginning of it was like, oh, that had never happened, that's 6 years away or 5 years away, and now we're at the end of it, so it's going to happen.
All right. Well, would you please tell Spence Merry Christmas for us, to him? And
I will. He's sitting here listening.
Okay.
So we just Merry Christmas to all of you, and, Happy New Year.
All right. And it's so comforting to know, Trish, that we won't have cats walking around on stubs, because...
I know. I'm so happy that AeroSeed stepped up and got him some really good ice melt.
Save those little paws. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm glad they stepped up too, because all of a sudden I've become a villain, and I'm just like, man. So, but we're good now, Trish. I promise you.
We're good.
Okay.
We're all good.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Trish.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
You bet.
Bye.
It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Violent weather sweeps the South. A little boy and his mother killed when a severe storm slammed into their home in northwestern Louisiana. This woman in Keithville is grateful.
We're lucky. The house can be replaced. We're alive. It could have been really worse. Well, we could have lost some, but we're all alive. No broke bones.
Blizzard and winter storm warnings up from the upper Midwest to the northern plains. In Kyiv, President Zelensky says Ukrainian forces shot down 13 drones in a Russian attack on the capital today. At least 4 people are dead after a migrant boat capsized off the English coast. CBS's Vicki Barker.
Rescuers say 43 people have been saved, more than 30 of them pulled out of the freezing waters of the English Channel. But the death toll is expected to rise.
And so far, no other reports of deaths. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, road passage facing significant changes in parts of the Panhandle and western Nebraska. The Nebraska portion of the Panhandle is seeing the most difficulty, especially along the South Dakota border. Nebraska Highway 27 is considered impassable by the Nebraska Department of Transportation due to the blowing and drifting snow, as is Nebraska Highway 250. Highway 87 south of Hay Springs also considered impassable. Further south, westbound Interstate 80 traffic was shut down near Ogallala due to a crash shortly after 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time yesterday. According to the Nebraska Department of Transportation, I-80 is closed from North Platte to the Wyoming state line due to the weather. The area of the Panhandle near the South Dakota border has seen the most snow, but the high winds continue to be the greatest factor affecting traffic in far western Nebraska. The Cheyenne County Sheriff Adam Frerichs announced all county roads closed there due to the storm. For all the latest on closings and cancellations and road conditions and weather forecasts from across the state, go to 511 for the road conditions. Listen to Central Nebraska's news source here for local postponements and cancellations.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
News from Major League Baseball, where the San Francisco Giants and free agent shortstop Carlos Correa have reportedly agreed on a 13-year, $350 million contract. It is the fourth largest contract by total value in baseball history. Sad news from college football, where Mississippi State announced that head coach Mike Leach passed away at the age of 61 following complications from a heart condition. In the NFL, as expected, an MRI confirmed that Arizona Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray suffered a torn ACL in his knee Monday night and will miss the rest of the season. In the game of the night in the NBA, the Celtics beat the Lakers in LA in overtime, 122-118. Jason Tatum, 44 points for Boston as they improved their league best record to 22-7. College basketball, 3 ranked teams in action, all in the top 10. Easy wins for number 5 Houston and number 9 Arizona against lesser competition. Number 4 Alabama got by Memphis 91-88. In the NHL, Capitals beat the Blackhawks 7-3. Washington star Alexander Ovechkin gets the hat trick and in the process his 800th career goal.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A winter weather advisory is currently in effect until early Thursday morning. Snow showers likely today, staying cloudy with our high nearing 25. Northwest winds around 30 miles per hour and gusting as high as 50. Snow showers continue overnight tonight with a low around 15. Northwest winds still around 30 and gusting as high as 45. Some blowing snow throughout the day on Thursday, cloudy with a high of 23 and 0 Thursday night. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Kara Foster.
8:05, 24 degrees outside under a cloudy sky. Big factor is the wind, as Brent was just mentioning. If it wasn't windy right now in this particular part of Nebraska, it just wouldn't be too bad. But the winds are between 25 and 45 out of the northwest right now, so that's going to push you around a little bit. And there are some snow-packed areas out there, some ice from that moisture, mixed moisture, and then you'll run onto some dry as well. And that can be a little tricky, so be careful out there. Barometric pressures rising at 29.53, humidity at 86%. Now, yesterday it peaked out at 46. There was a while yesterday afternoon that the sun kind of was peeking out, and it got really pretty nice. And then it started dropping, and I think it was 30-some degrees at 5 o'clock last night. Dropped down to 23 overnight and kind of stayed there. It was 23 when we arrived here this morning. Sunrise at 7:57 today, sunset at 5:09, sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:57. As we mentioned earlier, 1,400 precipitation from 7 o'clock yesterday to 7 o'clock this morning. That puts us up to 8,200 precipitation for the month of December. 24 cloudy and very windy out there this morning. That is a look at the weather. Brent Apperson has the latest in changes due to the weather, and then we have the wrestling report for you.
Okay. Excuse me. Let's go through the information that we have at this time. We'll go with the schools first. Ansley Public Schools showing a 10 o'clock start. Buses run accordingly. No morning breakfast. Broken Bow Public Schools, 10 o'clock start. Buses run accordingly. No breakfast served. No morning preschool and no morning waits for Broken Bow School. Cozad, late start today, 10 o'clock. Buses run accordingly. Gothenburg Public Schools, a late start today, 10 a.m. start, and a 3:30 dismissal for Gothenburg. Loup County Public Schools, 10 o'clock start today. Buses run accordingly, no preschool. That's Loup County Schools in Taylor. Sandhills Public Schools in Dunning, 10 o'clock start. Buses run accordingly. And Sargent showing a 10 o'clock start today. Buses run accordingly, no preschool. Also, we were informed by the Backbone of Healthcare in Broken Bow that they'll be opening late today. Backbone of Healthcare in Broken Bow opening at 10 o'clock this morning.
Thank you very much, Brent, and thanks to our sponsors for making these reports possible. Speaking of sponsors, we'd like to thank Duda Plumbing and Trotter Fertilizer, who are bringing you the wrestling report, the Broken Bow wrestling report, coming up next. Brent Apperson will be with the coach right after this.
The Broken Bow Wrestling Report is brought to you in part by Duda Plumbing. Since 2002, Scott has shown pride in giving his customers A-plus service. For plumbing service, septic installation, pumping, or sewer camera inspections, call Duda Plumbing at 872-3402. Duda Plumbing of Broken Bow is proud to bring you this wrestling report. All about student athletes giving it their all on the mat and in the classroom. Duda Plumbing, where they Duda Plumbing.
Today's wrestling report is brought to you in part by Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow. Success is what you want from your fields, both now and in the future. To build towards both, utilize the help of Trotter Fertilizer. Using their expertise and leading technology, they can help you analyze your fields to move them forward to stronger yields. Give Trotter Fertilizer of Broken Bow a call. They are proud to be bringing you this wrestling report on KCNI KBBN.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find. Where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
And good morning, everybody. At this time, we bring you the weekly Broken Bow Wrestling Report. It's brought to you by your friends at Duda Plumbing, Trotter Fertilizer, and Ace Hardware in Broken Bow. And we're joined by the Broken Bow head wrestling coach, Ed Schaaf. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Appreciate you coming in to do this, by the way. Always love visiting with you.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy coming out here in December and having rain.
Yeah, isn't that something? I know, by the way, we're recording this on Tuesday, and I'm at my house Monday night, and I hear thunder.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the world is going on?
Where are we at?
So, I guess last week, as we start to recap it, Ed, it turned out to be not quite as busy as maybe we were hoping it was going to be. You had a big duel scheduled last week against North Platte High. Because of the icy road conditions and everything, that wasn't able to take place. Are the powers that be, are they still looking to see if there's a date you can reschedule that, or what's the situation?
Mr. Ellis and the AD from North Platte are trying to figure out when it will work. It's just trying to find the right time, because we get after Christmas and we wrestle a lot of Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, and they kind of do the same. So it's just kind of trying to figure out a time when we can go do it.
Yeah. You were able to make it to Holdridge, and good competition there. Boy, your kids seem to wrestle well. Over 230 points, I think you accumulated in winning the team title. You had to be pleased with the way the guys responded on that Saturday for you.
Yeah, you know, and it was good because it's Holdridge is a little different than some of our other tournaments in that it's a pool tournament. So most everybody come out with 4 to 5 matches, and a lot of times it's, you know what, you wrestle maybe if you got a pool of 8 guys, they'll put you in a bracket, you know, into a pool A and a pool B, and if you win your pool A, then you'll get whoever's second in pool B and kind of wrestle out there. And yeah, we wrestled well. We had some kids that maybe didn't win their pool but got through the bracket and beat the other side and come back and won, and so they're wrestling pretty tough right now.
You like the variation of formats that you compete in during the course of the year? I mean, you'll have a regular bracketed tournament. You have something like this at Holdridge. You guys wrestle dual tournaments. You like the mix-up that your schedule gives you, or?
I don't mind it, because you know what, especially like the Holdridge, I mean, we're getting matches, you know, so that we come out of there, and we had looked at that when we come out, that how many matches we had, but like I said, most everybody's getting 4 to 5 matches, and you know, they need mat time right now. It's always good to if you're on those pool tournaments, to be on the top side of it. You know, it's a lot more fun to win 5 matches than it is to be 0-5 in a pool. But we're pretty fortunate that we won way more than we lost.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean, as we get to the end, you know what, we'll wrestle after Christmas. We'll wrestle in several dual tournaments. We'll actually wrestle in 3 dual tournaments then. And, you know, when we get through that, then we're kind of looking forward to being back in a bracketed tournament, because that's what you're going to see at districts and state.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what our goal is, to be wrestling well when we get there.
Going back to Holdridge, 9 weight class finals you were involved in?
You know what, and it's kind of deceiving, because it's not
because of the turn.
It's not like a Broken Bow invite or even the Valentine invite, where you're going to have first versus second. And we did end up with 9 guys that placed first
either
or second.
First or second. Yeah, that's a better way to say it.
It wasn't as much pageant as there is in a bracketed tournament, where you're in the finals.
Yeah,
it was just some of those matches were wrestled in round 5, and some of them were wrestled in round 6. So it's, but to come out with 9 of we took 13 kids and have 9 in first or second. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah. I always love asking you this. Was there a surprise during the tournament with your kids, or something that kind of grabbed you from what happened at Holdridge?
No, not really.
Yeah, I kind of went the way you were expecting going in.
There's obviously matches that you wish you could have back that maybe we didn't wrestle as well, or maybe we were not, I don't want to say prepared, but we were just, maybe we let our minds get in the way of what we were trying to do. But other than that, I mean, we wrestled pretty well. Like we said, we had 9 in the first or second. So we obviously we had 4 champs, I think. And when you have all of those Class B schools there, you're gonna run into some good kids. And so that's the thing, is you might have a kid that might be a 4-2 record or something like that, but he's still tougher nails just because they wrestle some tough competition. So we wrestled pretty well. We had some matches that I thought that were really close. We had chances. We just didn't get it done. So.
Yeah. We talk about this all the time. It's always about getting better. And I thought it was cool. Aaron Finney, I think, got second for you at 106. And he was a kid that we talked about last week, coming into the mix now this year and, just getting on the mat, getting experience. And it certainly, with what he did at Holdridge, it looks like he's continuing to grow.
Yeah, he is. You know what? And that's the thing is, Finney's going to be a good wrestler for us. He just has got to keep progressing, and he is. You can see from, you sit back, watch the Aaron Finney that wrestled junior high or wrestled even club last year, and the Aaron Finney that's wrestling right now. This Finney would absolutely destroy that Finney, and it's just the confidence, and being in our room and having to wrestle against good guys, and then also being part of that team to where, okay, I have my spot that I have to fulfill, wrestle my best. And he's stepping up to the challenge, and he keeps getting better because he works hard.
These lower weights, you're tough, dude. Gee whiz. Chauncey Watson, the champ at 113. Chase Watson, champ at 120. Cash, sorry. Yes. Cash Watson, champ at 120. Braxton Rainerson, champ at 126. Yeah. Pretty tough down there.
Yeah. They are, and that's the thing is, you throw our first, 5 weights?
You throw Colton Kell. I know he got second at 132. So
yeah, there's 4 freshmen and a junior down there.
Yeah,
and they're pretty tough. You know what? You see them in practice, and there's as Mr. Crawley used to say, there's a lot of ripping and tearing.
Yes.
They don't want to lose to each other, and so it's good. It just, steel sharpens steel, and they're just making themselves better. So,
yeah. And then I think Talon Harold, 5th, right at 138. William Moniger got 4th at 145. Jerry Sittler won a match.
Yep.
I think ended 6th overall at 152. Zach Gaffney 4th at 160. Bryce Chaplin, your runner-up at 170. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, Bryce is tough. He works hard. He's a kid that if you've seen Bryce as a freshman and seen Bryce as a junior, he's matured and he's found the weight room. He's big and strong, and he's going to be a kid that next year and maybe even this year. He's wrestling behind Jack Myers, and Jack's real tough. Jack didn't go this week because of the ACT. He had to take the ACT. But Bryce he's tough. He went out there and wrestled hard, and he's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Connor Wells, doing what Connor does, won at 182. Max Denson, your runner-up at 195. Cal Wells, runner-up at 220. So, yeah, really, again, just obviously, for those of us that just look at results, you just go, wow.
Well, and then if you look deeper into the results, you look at, like, Max wrestled a Kansas State champion, lost, I think it was 4-0. Cal wrestled the number 1 ranked kid in Class B and lost 4-2. It was, they're wrestling tough. So, and once again, those upper weights are like the lower weights in that there's just, there's battles. You come in and there's those big guys are getting after it, and it just makes them better.
And you're ready for the battles because of the battles you have in your weight room.
Yeah.
Getting ready. I know your JV went and competed at Sargent. I think Dakota Baum won his weight class over there. And you've got some, you're deep in some spots, and I'm sure that creates some really good competition right in your room.
Yeah, I think we ended up 5th over there.
I think you
JV.
did, yeah.
But I was talking to one of the coaches over there, and they're like, man, you guys are just deep and good. And I'm like, you know what? And I didn't want to sound cocky, but I'm sitting there. We got like 4 seniors that are hurt that aren't wrestling. That if we, if they would have one way or the other would have been over there. I mean, it's hard to tell. I don't know if we had enough to win it, but we'd have been, top 3, I bet.
Yeah.
Because if, you got Wilson, Kukelzin, and Braylon Ryan-Earson, and Leighton Linder, and Marion McFarland. These are all seniors that have wrestled on the varsity level that are all hurt right now. And
and someone like Wilson, a state qualifier.
2-time state qualifier.
Yeah, wow.
And that's the thing. And if, but nobody's going to, I tell our kids all the time that nobody's going to cry tears for us. So you better just suck it up, and we've got to get through it and keep working hard, because we're getting to the point, Mr. Apperson, where people are kind of upset with us because we're winning a lot. And so, there's people are gunning for us, and which is fine.
Yeah.
We're ready, but we've went from the hunter to the hunted. So, that's okay.
Yeah.
But
your quick thoughts about this weekend. You go out to Valentine. That's always a great challenge.
Yeah.
Boy, good competition you'll be facing there.
Excited.
Yeah.
And that's the thing we talked about last night. I said, you know what? I said, fellas, we're 2 weeks away from Christmas. And I said, that's all fun and dandy, but that means Valentine's the week before. And Valentine's kind of like Christmas. I mean, there's going to be some great matches. And that's, we're at that point where we need to go and see that tough competition. And I don't have numbers on it. I'm sure that they will post it out, but there's got to be a half a dozen or more ranked teams up there. And I don't know how many ranked wrestlers, because there's just, you got some really good teams like us and Valentine, and Ord is ranked, and O'Neill's got some good kids, and Cozad's ranked, and North Platte is going to be there, and they're ranked in Class A, and Winter is one of the top teams in South Dakota. And then you throw in, like, Lexington's going to be there with a bunch of good kids, and Chadron's going to be there, and Minden's going to be there, and Gordon Rushville's going to be there. And it's just like, I told the guys, I said, you know what? There's times where kids don't medal at Valentine that medal at the state tournament. So just be aware that we've got to fight for every position, fight for every point, and be ready to battle for a full 8 minutes and 30 seconds, because that's, you got to be able to go to the end. So,
yeah. Well, we wish you the best of luck this weekend, and we'll look forward to visiting with you one more time before Christmas next week to talk about the Valentine invite.
Yeah, it'll be exciting.
All right. Thanks, Ed.
You bet.
Coach Ed Schaaf with us on the Broken Bow Wrestling Report.
Today's Wrestling Report is brought to you in part by Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow. Success is what you want from your fields, both now and in the future. To build towards both, utilize the help of Trotter Fertilizer. Using their expertise and leading technology, they can help you analyze your fields to move them forward to stronger yields. Give Trotter Fertilizer of Broken Bow a call. They are proud to be bringing you this Wrestling Report on KCNI KBBN.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
The Broken Bow Wrestling Report is brought to you in part by Duda Plumbing. Since 2002, Scott has shown pride in giving his customers A-plus service. For plumbing service, septic installation, pumping, or sewer camera inspections, call Duda Plumbing at 872-3402. Duda Plumbing of Broken Bow is proud to bring you this wrestling report. All about student athletes giving it their all on the mat and in the classroom. Duda Plumbing, where they do the plumbing.
All right, I want to say thanks again to our sponsors, Trotter Fertilizer, Duda Plumbing, for bringing you the Broken Bow Wrestling Report. Special thanks to Ed Schaaf coming in this week to visit with us. In the studio now is Tanya from the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. It's the holiday season, and it's time to go to the movies.
Yes, it feels like it today, so be careful out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess a good place to start, Tanya, is you had a special movie that was going to be shown today,
yes,
but because of the weather situation, it's been postponed. You want to fill us in on that?
Sure. So Off-Broadway had sponsored a free showing of a film called The Christmas Carols today at 2 o'clock. That has been postponed until next Wednesday. So next Wednesday, same time, 2 o'clock, if you'd still like to come out. We'll keep our fingers crossed for good weather. for next Wednesday. I think it's supposed to be cold, but maybe we won't have the wind and snow.
Yeah.
So if you were planning on doing that today at 2, stay home. It has been postponed until Wednesday, the 21st at 2 o'clock.
All right.
Yes.
Sounds great.
So
let's stay with the free
Yes.
stuff. Okay. Thanks to Colligan and other sponsors, I believe, you've been able to do the free Christmas movie series this year. And you've got a classic. I think it's a classic anyway. That's going to be shown here coming up, right?
Yes, I know him. So if you love Elf, it will be the last movie in our free Christmas movie series. Like you said, sponsored by Culligan, and then free popcorn provided by SG Concrete Pros. Every Saturday since Thanksgiving, we've had a free movie at 2 o'clock. And this Saturday, the 17th, will be the last one. And it is Elf. It is Will Ferrell's wonderful movie, Elf. It is sweet. I love it. It's so funny and it's so great.
A good family film.
Yes. And that's all of them have been. You could always count on them being a family movie. So so this Saturday, stop out and see Elf. It's available in all theaters, so if you can't get upstairs, it's showing downstairs too.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's a lot of movies to talk about, so I think we should probably just jump right in. Ending this week is Disney's Strange World. If you haven't seen that new animated one, Thursday night will be the last time to see it at 7:20. The big one, the big December movie in general, Avatar, The Way of Water. We've had tickets on sale for about a week and a half, and they are selling. Starts Friday at 7 o'clock, and that will run through the end of the year. And we're open Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. So if that's a tradition for you and your family to come to the movies, we will have Avatar. Up through next Thursday, Violent Night and Spirited. Actually, next Tuesday, Violent Night and Spirited will also be here. And then next Wednesday, we have 2 midweek openings that'll come to Broken Bow before the Christmas holiday. The new Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, Wednesday at 7:20, and then the Whitney Houston biopic, I Want to Dance with Somebody, premieres also next Wednesday at 7:10. So check our website. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff today, but watchthefox.com is a great resource for everything showing, leaving, coming soon, even coming soon next year. You can watch trailers, get tickets to Avatar maybe for this weekend or maybe for Christmas Day.
Yeah. Let's talk about gift certificates.
Absolutely.
Because I can't think of a better stocking stuffer gift for somebody than a gift certificate to the theater.
Yes. They are good for all ages. They never expire. You can, if you'd like to buy one that's preloaded, we have them available in town since the theater's not open during the day. You can stop into the downtown office of Nebraska State Bank and Varney's and Grocery Cart, and they have increments of 15, 25, and 50. And if you buy 50, you do have a free pass given to you, and they have those as well.
Nice.
So, yep, great. You could give a gift and keep one for yourself. But yeah, great stocking stuffers, great for teacher gifts. Maybe you give your boss a gift. And like I said, they don't expire, so they're good forever.
Wonderful. Let's see. You mentioned you will be open on the holidays, right?
Yes.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
Yes.
And I assume New Year's too, right?
New Year's Day, yep. The only time we close is sometimes for bad weather. We did close last week because of the ice, and that's, for our customers as well as our crew. We just wanted everybody to stay home. So, and, when you're listening to the radio, we do call in and try to get the information on KCNI, the other radio stations, on Facebook, Instagram, on our website also. So stay tuned for those if the weather's bad and you were planning on coming in.
Yeah. Now, we were talking off the air when we were getting ready to visit. I want you to tell everybody the story of Avatar because it's long.
It is
long.
long.
It's long, and when you post it, right?
Yes.
They ask you how long is it? Okay.
So
tell
when you
everybody
go to,
that story.
So when you go to buy tickets online, it's available online for tickets because I've had to input that information into the computer. And, you put in the movie title, the distributor, all this stuff, but it also asks you the running time of the movie, and it's 190 minutes. So for those of you out there maybe not good at math, that is 3 hours and 10 minutes. And the computer asks me if I was sure about that. Yes, I am. Never had to put in 190 minutes. Counting on James Cameron for those to be an entertaining 3 hours and 10 minutes. And from what the reviewers have said, it is visually stunning. The story is good. It keeps you engaged. So I'm excited to see it. I hope everyone comes out. It sounds like it'll be a movie theater experience movie for sure.
Yeah, I would say, and if anybody can entertain you, especially visually, for over 3 hours, it would be James Cameron.
Yeah, and technology has improved in the last 16 years since the other one. I might be wrong there, but the original Avatar came out in, I want to say 2006. So, things have just gotten better. And a lot of times he's innovative, so maybe he even invented some, ways to put movies up on the screen. So. Yep, and it should be entertaining. It should be fun.
Yeah. Well, again, we're blessed. When you come to this time of year, you think about all your blessings, and we're blessed to have the theater because here's the biggest movie of the year, arguably, certainly of the holiday season, and you're getting it right when it comes out right here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Pretty cool.
We're a little movie that thinks it's a big, little movie theater that thinks it's big. So that's how I've always approached it.
Yeah.
Yep. And, the community turns out. So if studios see that, hey, this theater, people come to the movies here, we'll be able to get pretty much anything we want.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
and
so thanks for the support.
And I know businesses around the area. Well, I mean, we just talked about the free Christmas series. Thanks to businesses allowing that to happen. I know you get good business support around the area.
Absolutely good business support. And when I secured the sponsors for this year's free Christmas movies, I had other ones in the wings who said, put us down for next year.
Yeah.
So they're already covered for next year, and I'm so appreciative of that. And I can't say thank you enough.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. If people are just tuning in, you had a free movie matinee planned for today. The first, what was the title of the movie?
It's called The Forgotten Carols.
The Forgotten Carols, sponsored by Off-Broadway. It's been postponed today and moved to next Wednesday, December 21st, 2 o'clock.
Absolutely. That's correct.
Anything else you want to mention?
I think that about covers it. We're still taking, reservations for Christmas parties and birthday parties and office parties. If you're looking for a place to have your office Christmas party, or maybe you do it at the first of the year, give us a call. 872-2393, or you can message us on Facebook. On our website, there is a tab for theater rentals, as well as if you're looking for gift cards, another way you can buy them is on our website, watchthefox.com, and you can choose either a virtual card where you get emailed the gift card, or a physical card that we do mail out. So.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for stopping in.
Absolutely.
And I'm guessing this is probably the last time we'll see you before Christmas. So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2023, I'm sure.
I'll be here. Thanks, Brent.
Thanks, Tanya. All right, there you go. Tanya with the Fox Theater, our guest on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Loop Basin Public Health Department wants to keep you and your family safe this winter. Protect yourself by staying up to date with your COVID vaccinations, including your booster dose. Getting a booster dose means you will increase your protection against severe disease and continue protecting your loved ones and community against COVID-19. Get vaccinated today by calling 308-346-5795 to book your appointment, or check out their social media outlets for more COVID information. Loop Basin Public Health Department wishes you a safe and healthy winter.
If you've been injured or recovering from surgery, your first priority is to treat your problem. At Team Physical Therapy, we will evaluate, treat, and educate you about your specific roadblocks. We offer many therapists to help. Stop by one of our locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Callaway, Gothenburg, and Kearney, or call 872-5111. We have great resources online at myteampt.com, or call 872-5111 Team Physical Therapy, together empowering able movement.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it,
That sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Just want to let you know that I love the show.
I love what you guys are doing in the morning. It makes my day so much better.
KCNI, KBBN Radio.
8:34 the time. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to take you live to Varney Health Mart. Dave is there getting ready to visit with the folks there about all the things they have happening around the holiday season. And so we'll have a special remote from Varney Health Mart coming up for you yet this half hour. In the meantime, a few things to let you know about. Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow. So thankful to have this wonderful care facility in our area. If you're not familiar with it, they are a special care facility designed to help those going through dementia and Alzheimer's. At their facility, residents can thrive and live an active lifestyle. Activities can bring about a feeling and sense of self-worth and well-being. Again, they are specializing in care in Alzheimer's and dementia care, assisted living at Quality Senior Villages. You can contact them to find out more at 872-6387. Also, Quality Senior Villages would love to have you join their team. They are currently looking to hire for all shifts for medication aides and caregivers. Quality Senior Villages offers excellent benefits, including Colonial Life, a paid subscription to Click Family Healthcare for full-time employees, BSP Vision Insurance, and excellent PTO. Call Quality Senior Villages at 872-6387. You can also stop in and visit with them, or you can email your questions and to get an application to qsvbrokenbow@gmail.com. That's Quality Senior Villages. Oh, wouldn't today be a great day to have a delicious drink? Nice hot drink, and the best place to go here in Broken Bow is Prairie Grounds Cafe and Gifts. And here are their featured drinks for the month of December. You're going to love these. Their featured drinks this month: Jack Frost, mixture of chocolate, mint, and cinnamon. The Peppermint Mocha, obviously a mixture of mocha and peppermint. The Fireplace, toasted marshmallow and cinnamon. The Snuggle Chai, vanilla chai and caramel. And the Mistletoe, a mixture of spice chai, maple, and cinnamon. Don't forget their gift ideas in the store. They have many local artists and many products that are Nebraska made. So check out their gift selection at Prairie Grounds Cafe and Gifts and enjoy a delicious drink or treat while you're there. They're open 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Prairie Grounds Cafe and Gifts in Broken Bow. Earlier this week, had the opportunity to visit with our good friend Wayne Hammond. He's ready to go for you out at Building 13 out at the Custer County Fairgrounds. Building 13, full of Christmas gift ideas. They're open all through December. They're open Thursday through Saturday, 9:30 to 6, open on Sundays, 11 to 3, or even by appointment by calling 870-2042 to schedule a time. They've got, everything, folks. They got antiques, collectibles, cast iron skillets, Christmas decor, furniture, clocks, lamps, new ladies' clothing, records, CDs, VCR tapes, hardback books, salt and pepper sets, figurines, glassware, summer yard decor, steel wheels, a collection of wood planes, and even a craftsman's snowblower, just to name a few of the many items you're going to find when you go out to Building 13 out at the Custer County Fairgrounds. Wayne always reminds you, though, dress warm. There's limited heat in the building, so dress warm, but check out all of the neat antique things that they have to offer you out at Building number 13 on the Custer County Fairgrounds. Also, Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership has a job opportunity available This one is for an early Head Start infant toddler teacher center specialist. It's a 40 hours per week year-round position in Broken Bow. Starting pay is right around $20 per hour, depending on qualifications. Great benefits. Looking for someone with a Child Development Associate Certificate and Associate or Bachelor's degree in Early Childhood Education. They would prefer experience working with infants and toddlers, income qualifying families, and past supervisory experience. You would be responsible for center coordination, supervision, and teaching. To find out more, contact CNCAP Human Resource Department at 745-0780. The extension is 0. Or you can apply online at centralnebraskacap.com. More of The Breakfast Show coming up after this.
Health insurance changes happen rapidly these days, and it's important to stay informed. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. As always, there are carrier and plan changes for next year. I work with the marketplace to find you the best rates based on your income and coverage needs. Open enrollment, if you're under age 65, starts on November 1st, and I encourage you to call and get an appointment set so we can see what plan will serve you best for 2023. Call Callaway at 836-2201 to schedule an appointment today.
Christmas is getting closer and closer by the second. Come and shop with us at Beau Bouterie. We've marked 25% savings on slippers, socks, tights, leggings, Sabona magnetic bracelets, and leather purses and wallets. Stocking stuffers? Or perfect for that special someone on your list? Or even yourself? Don't forget the Christmas stroll and holiday open house this Saturday. Come see us at Beau Bouterie, your home-owned shoe store in Broken Bow.
Christmas shopping at Lines Appliance is easy because of one simple word: variety. Don't get them wrong, they love appliances and they make great gifts. So shop those, but also check out great ideas like coolers, grills, outdoor griddles, smokers, and the fuels needed to make them burn. TVs are in stock, or to make someone on your list life easier, pick up a Shark vacuum. Brand new are electric handheld snow blowers for the season. Happy Christmas shopping from Lines Appliance, Broken Bow.
All right, we're back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Thanks for starting your day with us here at KCNI and KBBN Radio. And we're going to take you live now to Varney Health Mart. You know that they are in the holiday season at Varney's. So let's find out what's happening as we say good morning to David J. Burney.
Thank you very much. I'm with Julie at Varney Health Mart. Julie, how you doing?
I'm doing well today. How are you doing, Dave?
Good. You know, we had to use a different unit on the air here, and I can't use a headset with it, so it's a little weird for me because I'm used to a headset. But coming through this little speaker, Brent sounded like a little mouse.
He did. No, he really did. He sounded like a little bitty mouse.
Oh, poor Brent.
Good morning, Brent.
Morning, Brent. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
It's almost here.
It is, but still time to shop, and I know Varney Health Mart has some gift ideas.
We do. We have a lot of gift ideas here in the store, and we have all price ranges. And right now, I wanted to let you know we're having some sales, and we have 15% off of our essential oils and essential oil products and diffusers. So come in and take a look at that. And then on our Christmas decor, it is 30% off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
So, and we still have plenty left. And there's a lot of nice pieces that would make a good secret sister, or just something in the right price range that actually be under $5, some of the items.
You could buy several
yes.
and spread those little gifts around. Secret sister. What is a secret sister?
I can't tell you, Dave. It's a secret.
Oh.
Don't you know what secrets are, don't you?
Yeah, but okay.
Well, I think it's like women that are in clubs and then they are buying gifts, but they can't tell who they're getting the gift from.
Fashion offer, Secret Santa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So you want to walk around a little bit, or?
Sure.
All
let's walk around. Oh, and you know, we have some Christmas decor here that's really pretty. That it doesn't necessarily need to stay for Christmas. You can use it all winter long, where they're wooden and they're deer with the Christmas trees, and they do light up, and the lights are really they're just nice and soft. And one of them that has like the $2 and a dough, and there's the trees behind it on one side it says Merry Christmas with the snowflakes, and then after Christmas is over, you just flip it around to the other side, and you don't have the Merry Christmas on there, so you can have it up all winter.
And these are 30% off.
They're 30% off. I know I thought I put some tags up there, but I mean they're $25 with the 30% off.
Okay, gotcha.
So.
Now these folks, to describe them, they're kind of silhouettes, if you will, and so they're kind of three-dimensional.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And they look like they're made out of wood.
And they are.
And they are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those are nice.
Yeah.
And they light up as well.
They light up, so you can either do a centerpiece with them with some greenery around them and beads or bulb, like Christmas bulb ornaments around them, or put them up on a bookcase.
Okay, those are nice, folks. Don't let those get away from you, because the price is right, and something you can put up every year.
Yes, and I did want to mention that this week we did get some new garden flags in that have the winter scenery on them. They're not just for Christmas, they're winter. So they have snowmen, cardinals, there's a pair of deer, there's a winter bluebird, and we also have the mailbox covers. And then also from this company, we have like a little easel display that is metal, and we get what's called accent magnets from them. So it's a round magnet, probably about 6 inches in diameter, I would say. And you can set them up on your tabletop. They're nice. What I thought about when we purchased these was independent living or somebody in a small apartment. It doesn't take up much space. Right. And you can change out the magnets to the seasons, or there's different sayings of faith or sceneries where, like right now we have the winter sceneries. There's like summer sceneries too when summer comes along. They're kind of I think they're a really nice little gift idea.
They are. Now, Julie, we're standing in front of a case, and the back of it's open because the products you just described are setting on them. But if you look through, now come over here and look through, you have the tree in the background at the window, and then you have the park with snow. That's really Christmas-like, isn't it?
Yes, it's so pretty.
It's nice to come and shop here because you do have the windows facing the park, and it's all decorated up nice. Get you in the spirit.
It is, and there's a lot of room in our store, so if you're handicapped and in a wheelchair, you can get around in the store easily.
Yes.
And we're always here to help. Also, we have complimentary gift wrap for you, so you don't have that stress, and it's a savings for you as well.
Yeah. You got the prices are right. You have room. Like you say, if you are having a little trouble getting around for whatever the reason, it's all one level, and it's not little narrow aisles. Everything is spaced out really widely.
Yes.
So it makes it a fun shopping experience.
Thank you. It does.
The nativity in the window is beautiful as well.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
That is so pretty. I wanted to talk again about what we have on sale with the diffusers and essential oils. We started carrying products from a company called Candle Warmers. And they do have the oiled diffusers, and they are on sale, of course, with the 15% off. And we have an oil diffuser gift set that has the diffuser, comes with a couple different essential oils. And then this beautiful, I just love this. It's an oyster shell, it's glass, and it's ultrasonic essential oil diffuser, and there's 8 different LED colors on it it changes, or you can set it to your favorite color. And there's 2 different mist modes to it, and it also has an automatic shut off, so you never have to worry about turning that off.
Safe.
And that's 15% off. And then we have a pluggable essential oil diffuser as well, if you like to just plug that into the wall.
Those are nice. That is a unique design, isn't it?
It is.
It's called what again?
It's called an oyster shell. So it's kind of, the color is, I would say, taupe with browns throughout it and oblong circles, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's glass, folks.
And it's glass. It's very pretty. It'd make a nice gift.
Yeah, very nice. All right.
I would really like it myself.
Wouldn't that be nice if somebody could get that for you?
Yes, it would. And then from the same company right next to it, we are trying their candles, and they're essential oils. One's Tranquility, and that's the lotus and sandalwood. Relax with the lavender and yang yang. And then we have the buttered maple bourbon, and that's the soy candle with the classic bourbon warmed with fragrant maple and butter. They all smell really well. There's a vanilla cinnamon stick. We'll have to come in and smell them, see if that's something you might like.
Yeah, and
or to give as a gift.
And you don't have to worry about.
Well, then that's the other ones. These light
you do
up.
like.
Yes.
The ones on top, if you're a little kind of concerned about if you have little ones around or maybe a cat or something
Yes.
that would get up and knock something over, these are the candles to go for here.
Yes, we have the flameless candles, but they're so pretty and they look real, and the flame flickers back and forth and moves, and you can set them on a timer, or they're also remote control.
Oh, remote. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so if you want to set them up high on a ledge and on a ledge that you can't reach, you have a remote control that you can work
Get them
it.
up out of the way. Nice.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And
I don't want
what
to cover all
else
your
should
list,
we
Julie.
talk about? We still have some boxed Christmas cards left, but they're going. We're limited right now, so they're the boxed Leaning Tree cards. We did have 2 cases, and I would say we're down to about 3/4 of a case.
Yeah, there's a little bit left, but it's really, I don't know what it is about Christmas cards, but the colors, you just feel like Christmas when you look at how the colors are blended together. Like this one with the church on it, it's kind of got a purple hue to it, like winter gets, like about dusk or in the sunrise. And those colors just pop out of these cards. They're great.
They do. They're wonderful cards, and they're always, the Leaning Tree line is always something you can relate to. When you see that picture, it reminds you of something in your life.
It does.
So it's very nice. Also, I want to talk about, I know it's a little bit early, but I want to let people know that we will be closed Saturday, Christmas Eve day. So
Okay.
that will be next Saturday. And then, but we'll have regular hours the Friday before Christmas Eve.
Okay.
And then New Year's Eve, we will be closed New Year's Eve day, and that's a Saturday. Regular hours Friday.
Okay. And then back on
Monday
you're
regular
open.
hours. Yes.
Okay. So,
So basically just the Saturdays.
just that Saturday, yeah.
Mhm.
And, thank you for doing that. I know as employees and workers, we all like to have extra days, but in the business you're in, pharmacy business, it's kind of hard to do that.
It is hard to do that because we're here for you, and we want to have your prescriptions filled. So we want to give you enough time to try to plan ahead to have your prescription filled for that weekend.
Yeah, very important. Now, at the station, Julie, just so you know, we're taking Monday off. So, because we just felt like people it wasn't necessary for them to have any more hot air during the holidays.
Dave, you're probably right. I'm sure it was, whatever. I'm not going to say anymore.
Okay, all right. So, we covered everything here?
Most everything here. We do still have a nice selection of handbags. We have our Russell Stover's candy, which makes a great gift, and our Baker's chocolates. Now, the Russell Stover's is getting low. It is getting low.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the way it is. Plus, you still have some toys on the shelf.
Yes, we still have plenty of toys, and I know we won't be getting anything more in before Christmas. It'll be after the first of the year. So this is what we have, and we have the tie. We did get the tie toys, and I know I've talked about them, but they're just fun plush toys with the big round eyes that kind of melt your heart. So there's a good variety of those. There's some games. We have items for infants on up.
Okay. All right. Julie, I'm going to see if I can run over and just say hi to Marge real quick.
I wish you would, yes.
And ask her if she would wish me a Merry Christmas.
Okay. You do that, okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay, I'll be watching from afar.
All right.
Okay.
We'll just come on over this way to the pharmacy counter. And I know that these ladies are busy here. This flu season has been a little crazy, but I just wanted to step up real quick. And I don't want to bother Marge when she's doing a prescription. But I did want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Marge.
Thank you, David, and Merry Christmas to you, too, and everybody else out there.
Right.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. I know you're busy. It's been pretty busy, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Everyone seems to be sick.
Yes, I think we all know why you're busy. But it'll get better maybe, April?
Let's hope so,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Thanks, Marge.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. All right, folks. The discounts that we talked about go right through right up to the holiday. And they've got some real good buys here, things that you can purchase for people for not a lot of money. Great gifts still on the floor here. And Julie, would you repeat the discounts again real quick?
Yes, we have 30% off of the Christmas decor, and also we're running 15% off of essential products, essential oils, essential diffusers, and anything that goes along with that. Like say the little spray bottles that you could put the essential oil in, rollers.
All right. Yep. Thanks, Julie.
Thank you, Dave.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. Oh.
That's a great way to end this segment. Back to the studio.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. And to everybody at Varney Health Mart, thank you and Merry Christmas to all of you. All right, as we continue here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, want to talk to you again about a special group of people that have come together to bring awareness to mental health and the importance of reaching out when needed. A special website has been created as a resource of mental health providers in Custer County, and this is the website. It's mhpcc.org. Mental illness affects 19% of the adult population, 46% of teenagers, and 13% of children each year. But only half of those affected receive treatment, often because of the stigma that can be attached to mental health. Untreated mental illness can contribute to higher medical expenses, poor performance at school and work, fewer employment opportunities, and increased risk of suicide. You do not need to struggle alone. Again, the website as a resource of mental health providers in Custer County is mhpcc.org. Well, it's important to insure your home, your family, and your possessions, but it's also important to insure your business. Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow about getting the right coverage. They have a wide knowledge base and catalog of information to help your business, from HR to OSHA availability to other features that will play a key role in your business success on the insurance side. Talk to Universal Insurance in Broken Bow today. Call 872-6438, or you can visit them at 940 South E Street. Well, this Friday night at Sylvester's, you are the star. Yes, make sure you're at Sylvester's this Friday night because Thunder Karaoke is back. So grab your friends, pull them up on stage. We all know that song you sing out loud in the car. So now you can take the stage and sing in front of everybody and become a star. Sing along with your friends at Sly's from 9 to 1 this Friday night. Karaoke at Sylvester's in Broken Bow is back. It's the quiet little place that rocks. Sylvester's, East Highway 2, Broken Bow. Also, we have several job opportunities being posted right now on sandhillsexpress.com. You can check them out in full by going to the employment page on sandhillsexpress.com. Here's one of the items you'll find there. The Nebraska Department of Transportation is currently accepting applications for a highway maintenance worker in Ansley. For a full job description and to apply, you go to statejobs.nebraska.gov. An online state application must be completed. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer. Again, that website, statejobs.nebraska.gov. Ansley Lumber and Supply would like to thank their amazing customers for their business during this past year. They loved helping you with your projects inside and outside of your home, and they look forward to doing the same in 2023. Shop with them this holiday season. They have tools, muck boots, DeWalt tools, and more. From stocking stuffers to everything you need to build an entire home. Wishing you a wonderful holiday season. Ansley Lumber and Supply, downtown Ansley.
The Secret Garden is a holiday season secret that can't be kept. They are open Monday to Friday, 11:30 to 4:30, Saturdays 8:30 to 4:30, and Sunday from 1 until 4 until Christmas. Right now, save 10% off 2023 gift certificates, plus 20% off antiques and 15% off greenery. Luke 2, verse 14 says, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men." The Secret Garden, 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north.
All right, getting close to the top of the hour. We've got a news break coming up. Also, we'll update you on postponements and cancellations. We have a few things to update you on regarding those, so that'll be coming up right after the news and weather. Getting us to the top of the hour, music from the Beatles.
It's getting better all the time.
Merry Christmas, baby. Bonnie Raitt and Charlie Brown together. Brent Amperson and Dave Burney together.
Ah, yes.
In the studio. Brothers, friends, co-hosts, neighbors.
Uh-huh.
So good, so good, so good. Merry Christmas to you all. I got in the Christmas spirit down at Varney's.
Good.
Yeah, they got everything kind of set up nice, looking across at the park there.
Yeah.
Decorations, and I felt fuzzy and warm there for a little while.
Yeah. Oh, good.
I'm a little concerned about my relationship with Grant Winter.
Oh, really? Our Grant, the Grant that is our news director.
News guy, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. You're concerned about your relationship with him? How so?
Well,
can we talk about this on the air?
Briefly.
Okay.
When he first showed up in town, I felt obligated to reach out.
Yes.
And show friendly neighbor-type activity.
That's a good thing to do.
And Joan made 3 pork chops.
Okay.
Delicious on-the-grill pork chops.
Uh-huh.
I guess I grilled them. She helped prepare them and so forth. Or maybe she grilled them. I don't know. But they were really good. And I was going to take 2 pork chops over to Grant at his place there.
All right. A nice gesture.
And I couldn't help myself, and I ate 2 of them.
Oh, I kind of remember this now.
So,
yeah.
I gave him the 1 pork chop. He told me it was
delicious.
delicious.
Was probably the smallest of the 3, I'm guessing.
Well, it was the runt.
Okay.
Of the litter, yeah.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
Well, I talked to him on the phone yesterday about a news item, and he kind of slipped in the conversation as kind of a little joke or dig about maybe I would give him a pork chop in the conversation. I don't remember the exact conversation. I got to thinking, maybe I offended him. In Omaha, they give each other pork chops?
Let me guess. He kind of inquired about a pork chop, and then he followed it with, "I'm just kidding."
Yes.
Yeah.
That was kind of like the way it went.
See, we all do that, right? Yeah. You know, we'll say something to somebody, and we kind of want to get our point across, and then we'll say, "I'm just kidding."
Yeah, that's kind of the way it went. That's the way it went down.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking, I must have offended him with just 1 pork chop, knowing that I ate the other one.
Yeah.
And what do I do next time? Do I give him a turkey leg or?
Well, it sounds like with you it'd be more of like the wing as opposed to the leg, but
I might go with the back.
Yeah. The gizzard.
You can have the insides.
Hey. Hey, Grant, here's a turkey neck for you. Hope you enjoy it.
Oh, you like turkey liver, don't you? Okay, Loud and Proud Fireworks will be open this holiday season, opening December 29th through December 31st. Got a window of opportunity there to pick up some fireworks to fire off on New Year's Eve. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. east of Subway. That opens up on the 29th of December. Loud and Proud Fireworks can help you have a fun-filled new year with colorful fireworks for the whole family. And you can stop by and see what they have starting on December 29th. Now, we have a big favor to ask you when you do that.
Yeah.
Tell them The Breakfast Show sent you. You heard it on the radio. We'd love for you to do that.
Absolutely. The Broken Bow location of Custer Federal State Bank has an opening for a full-time customer service specialist. Looking for someone who's outgoing, positive individual who enjoys interacting with customers and is willing to learn. Duties would include answering the phone, greeting customers, and processing banking transactions. Be able to maintain complete confidentiality, of course, and work in a team atmosphere. It is a full-time position with competitive pay and benefits, including insurance, 401k, and paid vacation and sick time. Visit the Broken Bow location for an employment application. Custer Federal State Bank is an equal opportunity employer. For more information or to submit an application, you can contact Caitlin Peterson at 872-6486, or you can email her at Caitlin, which is spelled Caitlyn, at custerfederal.com.
What do they call those little chickens?
What? Cornish hens?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking
Maybe
about?
I could give Grant a Cornish hen.
Yeah, or the wing off a Cornish hen.
The neck. KC Trucking is
But
looking...
it's the thought that counts.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what part of the animal. KC Trucking is looking for a full-time truck driver. I better be careful because Grant might take this job. If you have a Class A or B CDL, you're in, man. They're looking for somebody that has that. If you don't have it and are willing to get those classifications, Class A or B, they'd still love to talk to you. Starting wage is $21 an hour, offering paid vacation and overtime opportunities, but you will be home every night and have the opportunity to drive in this area, scenic Nebraska. Call them at 870-3563. Leave a message. If they don't answer, they'll get back to you. 870-3563.
Yeah, be careful with Grant. He announced yesterday at our staff meeting that he was celebrating his 6-month anniversary here.
Well, at least he didn't say sentence.
Yeah, yes, that's correct. He may have said that once he left the staff meeting to someone else, but to us, he said anniversary.
That's great.
Okay, Nebraska Land Hearing Center. Roxanne is a board-certified hearing instrument specialist with over 30 years of experience right here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Does a lot of discounts, too. So give her a call to see what she has going on. 308-384-3852. Lots of times, discounts just for buying local. And Roxanne now accepts CARE credit cards. This enables you to finance hearing aids for over a period of time with lower payments. Ask Roxanne about those. Again, the number 308-384-3852. There's no need to travel outside of the area because Roxanne sells the top technology available in the world right here in Broken Bow. Again, the number 308-384-3852. You'll find them in downtown Broken Bow, located in the Broken Bow Chamber Building. Grab your friends and head to Rustic and Red in Cozad. Now, they have some specials going on, and is this the third Thursday tomorrow? It is. Yeah. Yeah, hard to believe, but the first day of December was on a Thursday. So it really came quick. It came quick, yeah. They are having a big time on Thursday tomorrow. The December Sip and Shop, they have discounts. Sales will run all day. Sipping starts at 4. For more information on sales later, kind of follow their Facebook. But most of all, spend time with some friends at Rustic and Red in Cozad. And the weather should straighten out by tomorrow, and you can still get into Cozad and enjoy the third Thursday there. They're also having live music, and Amy Hayner will be performing there up in the loft, which is really cool. So check it out. Yeah. Here's another place to check out. Check out Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold. They have a great selection right now of holiday decor, stocking stuffers, and unique ornaments, along with a variety of gifts for all ages. Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts, a historic destination coffee house and gift shop, sure to please the coffee connoisseur, shopper, and history buff. Coffee with a friend is always a good idea, and there's no better place to have it than right there at Brubaker's. Bring your small gathering, too. It's a great spot for that, for a great cup of coffee, a latte, cappuccino, or smoothie, not to forget all of their delicious baked goods, too. Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold, Nebraska. You know what? With Grant, I might be able to whip up a cup of coffee and put that little cream in there. Now, you want to be careful. He is like a licensed, what do they call it? Barista. He's a barista. Yeah. So I don't know if you want to go there with him. I mean, he's kind of a professional. If you, like, put a cup of coffee and try to make it fancy. Well, I'm not going to. I'm going to go the other direction. Oh. I just feel like Grant really likes the basics. I was going to get just a little styrofoam cup. Okay. And put some black coffee in there and pour a little cream in there and see if I can make a little microphone. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Give it to him for Christmas. Maybe instant coffee. Just fill up the cup and just dump some grounds in there and stir it up. Yeah, or some of that nasty Folgers drip. But it's the thought that counts. Broken Bow Floral and Plant Studio. Boy, do they have some great gifts ideas. Join them tonight for the Light Up Wednesdays. Shop from 6:30 till 8:30 p.m. For your shopping convenience.
and you'll receive 20% off Santas, snowmen, and gnomes. Sample fabulous food items. Check out their new lines and gifts arriving just in time for Christmas. Just coming in on the freight and ready to go. And, of course, you can always shop with them during normal business hours, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to noon. They're located on First Avenue. That location has been Beau Floral for many, many years, 533 South First Avenue. But now the Broken Bow Floral and Plant Studio. My wife was in there the other day, and she said, that is a nice shop.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's very nice. We were there a little while ago for their open house, and they have some wonderful things there. So they're open for you tonight. Light Up Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. for your shopping convenience.
Hey, this Saturday, the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce invites you to take a Christmas stroll around Broken Bow. Get a stamp on all your stores and get put in for a chance to win Chamber Bucks. Take advantage of the sales, shop local, and check those last names off your list. A Christmas stroll, a holiday open house around Broken Bow, Saturday, December 17th, this Saturday, 9 to 4. And here are the participating businesses. Beau Bootery, Chapin's Furniture and Square One Boutique, Geared for Sports, Lily Kate Boutique, Ortello Dale, The Country Store, and The Quilting Shack. It's 9 to 4, Saturday, December 17th. Take a Christmas stroll around Broken Bow and make sure you get your passport stamped at all of the businesses who are participating so that you can get entered into a chance to win Chamber Bucks.
Kids' Christmas interviews with the kindergartners today. Sargent and Taylor on KBBN and Selma Myrna on KCNI. Other way around tomorrow. And there's lots of great interviews for you to listen to. We'll start those up here real soon on both stations. Also today, Christmas music, solid Christmas music. Agland ATV making that possible today, I believe, Brent?
Yes, sir. Yep, we'll have that from 1 to 2, I believe it is, over on KCNI. Hey, the Circle V Stitch and Post, our good friend Velma, ready to get your creation started today. The sports seasons are continuing, a focus of many, and Velma carries your school's logos and mascots. Your team will stand out in any sport: football, volleyball, bowling, rodeo, team roping, baseball, softball, golf, doesn't matter. Fanwear is always a must to cheering your team on, and they can put something together for you at Circle V Stitch and Post. Also, you can order your school letter jacket for a great gift. Put your order in today. Thinking of gifts or office wear for your employees as we enter the new year? Velma can help you with the right style and garment to help your work area look as professional as they come. Interested in a new logo or redoing your logo? Call Velma. She can get your creation started today. Number to call is 872-6173. Velma thanks all of those who have ordered from her this year. Your business is appreciated. Thank you for shopping local, and Merry Christmas from Circle V Stitch and Post that you'll find just north of Broken Bow out on Paulson Road.
You know, I think for cream to put into that cup of coffee in the styrofoam cup with the little microphone maybe emblem floating on top.
Yeah.
I don't know whether Grant uses cream. A lot of people just put milk in. But, you can buy outdated half and half for a very low price.
Oh, yeah.
So
sure.
I think I'll go down to the store and look for some that's outdated and use that.
Well, you know what? Just go all the way. Get outdated coffee grounds, too. You could really save money.
Because after all,
it's the thought that counts.
How are we doing on live reads?
We're done.
All right.
We've done all of our business today.
That's great. This day has been fun, brisk. Anything new on postponements or changes?
Yeah, let me hit the refresh button and we'll go through the list quick before we close the show. I think everything's the same as when we read it at the top of the hour. But we'll go through it again. Ansley still showing 10 o'clock start today. Buses run accordingly. Backbone of Healthcare in Broken Bow, a reminder, they're opening a little late today. They'll open at 10 a.m. That's Backbone of Healthcare. Broken Bow Schools, late start today, 10 o'clock. Buses run accordingly. Cozad, late start, 10 o'clock start today. Cozad Schools. Gothenburg, a 10 o'clock start, and a 3:30 dismissal for Gothenburg today. Husker Homes in Ansley contacted us. Their office is closed today, and the foot clinic that was scheduled today for Husker Homes, that has been canceled. Loop County Public Schools in Taylor now showing closed today. Sandhills Public Schools in Dunning now closed. Christmas concert has been postponed. And Sargent Public Schools, a late start today, 10 a.m. Buses run accordingly. And also the free movie, The Forgotten Carol, which was to show today, sponsored by Off-Broadway at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow, that's been postponed and moved to next Wednesday, December 21st.
Thank you very much, Brent. One last thing, it's free shipping day today. Today's the 14th annual free shipping day when department stores and retailers waive their minimum ordering requirements and even guarantee you get your items by Christmas Eve. I think that's more in the bigger cities.
But probably, yeah.
Yeah. That was a news note I thought I needed to read, which I didn't.
Okay.
You know, Grant, I know you're busy. Do you like prunes? You don't like prunes? Oh, I had an extra batch of prunes at home. I thought.
They're outdated too, but it's the thought that counts.
Yes, that's what happens in Christmas time. Don't worry about what it is. So let's just play the electric prunes to close the show. Have a good one.
See ya.